We're here with Coach Davenport and DeArica Pryor. And Coach, obviously, starting with you about the game, and this intensity from this team really was there from the outset. And when the offense was really trying to find its footing, it was a defense that was really forcing some turnovers and getting some of those extra possessions while you guys were able to settle into a rhythm eventually.
Yeah, I'm really excited that this team is buying into the process. And they know from the beginning that we're a defensive-focused team and what that defense can create for us. And we came out and set the tone early in the first quarter with the single-digit, protecting the three-point line and protecting the paint, because we know South Alabama is well coached and they're really good at knocking down threes and scoring inside the key. So I'm really, really grateful and excited that they brought into the game plan and they executed it well.
And talking about this offense and how it was able to really generate some points and really kind of move the ball very well. And that's what we've seen these first couple of games. Once you get in the half court, this ball is moving pretty freely around the perimeter, and some great shots are being taken. And that was evident, especially in the first half, when you got that lead and a lot of shots were in the paint.
Again, it's all about the buy-in, and we are understanding now that being a defensive-focused team is just not on the defensive end. We understand that a great offense can be our best defense. So we have been working on really executing our offense so that we can get in the defense that we desire. And I really am letting them know that we can give up the good shot for the great shot. So that comes with ball movement, working the ball from side to side, and getting the best shot in that offensive possession.
And talk about the young lady next to you. Didi was obviously just really just so aggressive and just able to take it to the basket with confidence and finish at the rim, finish through contact, and scored in a variety of ways tonight.
Yeah, you know what? I knew this was going to be this type of game. When we came back from UTEP, the first practice after we came back from UTEP, I felt energy from Didi like never before. So I knew when she came out today that it was going to be a special game. And then we had a special visitor in town. You know, I know that all that she did was for her mama, Miss Marla, who we are still celebrating that she has rang the bell. This one right here, she has a Y. She has a Y, and she's playing with purpose.
Absolutely. And Didi, just talk about obviously the game that you had tonight and really what this team was able to do, like we talked about with Coach kind of from the outset. A lot of active hands as well defensively, forcing some tip balls, forcing some loose balls that y'all were able to get and kind of get in transition and score in different ways.
Honestly, it was just my teammates believing in me. They knew what I was capable of, and I knew I had to bring it for them. You know, sitting out UTEP, like, that made me realize like what I need to bring for my teammates. So that was my why. My mom was my why, but I just knew I needed to come out and bring a different energy and vibe to the court. And just knowing that we need to stay locked in on defense, and just knowing what I did last year being on the defensive team and what I need to do to take that next step. And with them following me, like, I knew that that's what I needed to do. And with me just starting it off, they were able to follow behind. So it was really just my teammates believing in me and knowing what I was capable of.
4 times South Alabama had cut it down to 1 possession with 3 points, and every one of those times y'all had an answer. What do you tell yourself? What do you tell your teammates? What are y'all telling each other kind of in those moments? Because y'all seem to have a response every time.
I just tell them to relax and execute. We knew what we were doing the whole game, just not to steer away from that, and just kind of just keeping them calm and making sure that they understand that we know what we're capable of and we know what we can do, and execution has gotten us to this point, so let's get right back to what we were doing, and that's how we were able to respond.
And Coach, this was obviously a complete effort like we talked about, and you can really go down the box score, and every player, not only everybody that was on the bench that provided energy, but everybody that hit the floor. And we could talk about so many different contributions, but wanted to get you to talk about the bigs, especially with Nora and the floor spacing that she showed. She hits a couple of big shots, especially down the stretch. Tara, what she was able to do as a physical presence inside. Kind of start there with the inside and what they were able to do tonight.
Yeah, I think the strength of this team is the depth of this team, and then having the ability to stretch the floor with Nora and Tara is going to be big and huge for us this year. They are 2 post players who can bang on the inside, but they also can shoot threes on the outside, and they do it with confidence. That really opens up the floor for everyone else. You're going to have to guard, and then you're going to have to go a little deeper in the scouting report as well. So I think the bigs are doing exactly what we brought them in to do, and I'm excited about that.
And we talked about the 22 forced turnovers on the night as well. I'm sure that's a number you look at in the box score, and you're really pleased. I see that smile on your face with that.
Yeah. Or in the words of Coach Chris, yes. You know, that's the goal of ours, and that's getting back to the teams that I love to coach, is when we force 20-plus turnovers a game. And I just went over the board with them, all of the goals that they did accomplish on tonight, and that was one of them, to force those 20 turnovers. But then we want to go a step further and capitalize off of them. And, you know, we scored a lot of points off of those turnovers in the first half, and we want to continue to build on that as this season goes on.
And Didi, just closing with you, and obviously what this team was able to work on throughout the week, and just being able to break the press more consistently, because obviously you saw it more, especially off of made baskets from South Alabama tonight. Just talk about really the calmness that you kind of mentioned it a little bit earlier of this team, and how they were able to kind of move the ball around and find those lanes to really break the pressure more consistently tonight.
It was just buying into the adjustments that we needed to make, not getting frazzled. We let a lot of teams beat us up, and not realizing, like, we're very capable of bringing the ball up the floor, breaking the press with ease. We just got to stay calm and poised, and that's all we worked on, was press breakers and defense, and you saw that tonight. So I definitely think we got a lot of stuff we got to work on, but today was a great night for sure.
Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Thank you.